Yes, people, welcome to the Shoestring Budget Podcast. It is our first ever watch along today, so be prepared for some technical hiccups, no doubt. My name's JD. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as we go through the Manchester United and Aston Villa game. So we're at Villa Park. Unai Emery's first game, first proper challenge as Aston Villa manager, having replaced the quite poor fair to say, quite poor manager in Steven Gerrard. So, I'm really excited for this one. Must win. Keeping one eye as well on the Arsenal-Chelsea game. It's currently 1-0 to Arsenal, so top four could be ours today with a win. So that's a must, a big must. Big up to Pete in the comments. Hello, Pete. How you doing, bro? Hope you're good. Hope everything's good with the fam. Hello to anyone else that's watching. Make sure you get hitting that subscribe. Get sharing as well. Be nice to have a few like-minded fans on the stream, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Very interesting. Let's go through the team selection for Manchester United today. So we're starting off with the man, David De Gea, the man that should be going to the World Cup, that has been absolutely cruelly overlooked by Luis Enrique. But yeah, he starts in goal. Big up to Craig and to Katie in the comments. Can't stay today, but have fun, everyone that tunes in. 3-1 or 2-0 to United for me. I hope Martial plays today. Sadly, Martial isn't playing, spoiler alert, but I'll go through the team lineup. Big up to Craig as well. Afternoon, JD. Can't wait for this. I think it's a great idea. Really excited for it. Never done one before, so we'll see how it goes. And Pete's put Slippy can't cut it in the Prem. No, that's very true. Very true. He just, I don't know. He had obviously quite a good stint at Rangers, which is a completely different type of league to the Premier League. Not even comparable. I would compare the Scottish League to sort of League One, maybe Championship, if I'm being nice. But the Premier League is a whole different ball game. But on a good note, I hope he does take over Liverpool after Klopp, because I would love to see what he does at Liverpool. I think that decline would be hilarious. But let's focus on Manchester United. We've got David De Gea in goal. Diogo Dalot, the man that's been massively informed, proved a lot of United fans wrong this season, and has been our mainstay at right back, and rightly so. Pete's put League Two. Yeah, maybe League Two. Maybe I was being a bit generous. Victor Lindelof comes in for the injured Rafael Varane. Really happy to see him. He's been really playing well. You know, such a great backup to Rafael Varane. And, you know, we always said with Lindelof, there's something good about him, but his consistency has always been the issue. So I'm really happy to see him performing well. And he's another player that Erik ten Hag looks to have really transformed, you know, this season. The man, the best player, the best centre-back in the Premier League. Oh, there's fists being thrown at the game at Stamford Bridge. Chabalot's in there. There's a big brawl going on. I don't know what's happening here. Everyone's involved. Go on, lad. Anyway, there's a bit of a scrap, but I digress. Lisandro Martinez, fantastic. And yeah, he's there with Luke Shaw, who has refound that almost Euro winning form. And yeah, fantastic from him. Casemiro, Eriksen, and Donny van de Beek make up that midfield three. We're going to probably see these two interchanging quite a lot. Eriksen and Donny can drop in to sort of that 8 role, and one can drop into the 10 or push forward into the 10. I think them two will interchange. And it's a big game for Donny. Big game for him. A lot of mixed opinions on him in the midweek game, on the Thursday game against Real Sociedad. And yeah, he needs to really sort of prove his worth today. And we're going with the front three, and I'm so excited to be saying this. Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Goat Nacho, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Really good front three there. Craig's put Villa's approach will be interesting. I think they might go for it, and Villa Park will be rocking. The possibility for a new manager bounce will be there, but I'm pretty confident that we will get the 3 points. I love that optimism there, Craig. I really do. Pete's put expecting a good game from Donny van de Beek today. He needs to. This is a game we need to see him step up. So the opposition. Let's have a look at this, if my computer will allow it. Here we are. So the opposition. Emiliano Martinez is the captain. He starts off in goal, and he was quite horrible to us last year when Bruno Fernandes missed that penalty, celebrating in front of the United fans. Hopefully, we can get the last laugh on him today. Matty Cash, Concert, Mings, and Digne make up the back line with Ramsey, Dendoncker, Douglas Luiz, Bendoea, Watkins, and Bay. Now we played against I think it's Bailey actually. Sorry, not Bay. I'm obviously confusing him with ours. We obviously played against Aston Villa in our pre-season game, and Bailey absolutely tore us a new one when he came on in that second half. A game that I think finished 2-2, but I can't quite remember. And he was the star of the Aston Villa team. And obviously, it's a big one today with Unai Emery taking over. And as Craig has quite rightly pointed out, this is a game that Villa will be up for. They will be massively up for this. So looking at the table, I don't think I've got Villa's neck like half of the table up. Villa currently sits 17th in the Prem. They've won 1 in their last 5, which is obviously relegation form, which is quite rightly why they got rid of Steven Gerrard, and that's why he went. And Unai Emery, he does well against United. He likes to set up a really low block. We'll have to really try and break that down. If we can, I'm confident we can get the win. Even if it's by a goal or two. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game by any means. We can sort of only seem to score a goal at the moment. But, it's going to be very, very interesting. But looking at our half of the table, this is how it currently stands, with Arsenal beating Chelsea by a goal to nil. Look at that top 8. Isn't that the strangest top 8 you've ever seen? Certainly this far into the season. I suppose like 13, 14 games in, but still, it's still quite late on when you consider that Fulham are in there. Chelsea are down to 7th now if the score stays the same. And there's only a matter of seconds there. Looking at sort of 95th minute already. So Chelsea 7th, Brighton above them, and Manchester United in 5th place. We have a game in hand over Newcastle, which will obviously go today. So if we win today, we go into the top 4, and Liverpool also take on Tottenham Hotspur today. So if that ends in a draw or a Liverpool win, we could be looking at knocking on the door for the 3rd place spot as well. They have a superior goal difference to us, which is a shame. But yeah, it's all full time at Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea have lost by a goal to nil to Arsenal, who really are looking stronger and stronger as every game progresses. And quite harsh really yesterday that that Manchester City got the point back in that game against Fulham. I thought Fulham were deserving of a point in that game, but Manchester City stole it right at the death. Pete's put Bailey is their biggest threat. Totally agree. He tore us apart pre-season, and he's had a bit of a mixed bag in the Prem. It's fair to say he's not been consistent, but it's hard to be consistent in a team like Aston Villa that are showing the form that they are. So we'll have to see. And Craig has put, looks like Arsenal will be City's closest challengers, and it pains me to say it, hoping that their form falls off a cliff in the new year. That's an interesting one. Who would you rather win the Premier League this year? If it is a 2-horse race like it's looking to be at the moment, who would you rather finish top out of Manchester City and Arsenal? Now, I detest Arsenal. I probably hate Arsenal more than any other team, other than Liverpool probably. Liverpool I hate the most, but Arsenal, my era when I grew up watching football was Man United and Arsenal. They were the big dogs, and I can't stand them. But having said that, it would be a little bit like a Leicester, maybe that's a bit harsh to Arsenal. A massive underdog, last season coming off the back of a really up and down season to then win the Premier League this season would be a bit of a Leicester. Maybe I'm doing them a bit of injustice there. But I would prefer to probably see Arsenal win the Premier League over Manchester City, just to break up their win streak a bit. Pete's put, I'll be back at half-time as I'm watching the game through my phone. See you soon, lads. See you at half-time, Pete. Hopefully we'll be celebrating come half-time with a 2 or a 3-0. I'm just going to get the game set up. Like I say, I've got no idea how this is going to go today, so it could go all over the place. So we're about 3 minutes away from kickoff. Players are in the tunnel, getting ready to come down. De Gea and Martinez having a bit of a joke in the tunnel. Something that I'm not really a big fan of. Certainly not with Martinez. Can't stand the guy. Absolutely detest Martinez. But our Martinez is the GOAT. We've got the GOAT Martinez. So this is how I'm lining up with Manchester United today. Going to go with Garnacho playing on the right at first. I think him and Rashford will definitely interchange. Rashford, I think, well, Rashford is better off the left, but I don't know if Garnacho can even play on the right. So it's going to be interesting to see. But that midfield battle is going to be the most interesting with Donny van der Beek and Eriksen interchanging. And I just hope we get to see some good Donny van der Beek ball today. Craig's put, our rivalry with Arsenal is bigger than our rivalry with City. I agree with that. I really don't want them to win the league, but at the same time, we need someone else to win the league. Tired of City always winning it. And do you have a timer, mate? Unfortunately, I don't. I will have to look at getting a timer put on. I don't know if I can get one done now. I wouldn't even know where to start for a timer at the minute, mate. But I will definitely look at investing in one, investing some time and energy into getting a timer. Let me have a look if there's a. No, sadly I don't, but I will. I will get one. I will get one. But I'll keep calling out the time anyway as I'm going along. I'll keep saying sort of how long we are. So yeah, they're bringing up the Aston Villa team now. Emiliano Bendua, he's one to watch. Ollie Watkins, he's always a threat. But again, it's difficult to judge this Aston Villa team because they have been all over the place this season. You know, they've not had any consistency. So it is going to be an interesting one. And Manchester United's team, as confirmed before. So how these guys are going with it, yeah, 4-3-3. So they're going, yeah, more 4-3-3, a flat three in the midfield as well. I've obviously gone with sort of a 4-2-3-1 formation, but yeah, these guys have gone with a 4-3-3, and I think a 4-3-3 is probably what we're going to see. And Garnacho playing out on the left, whereas obviously I've put him out playing on the right. But yeah, both teams look to be lining up in a 4-3-3. So that midfield battle is going to be so key. Donny van der Beek and Eriksen, they're our source of creativity today. No Donny van der Beek, of course, who is suspended. He got suspended after the previous match, picked up too many yellow cards. Craig's put Mings is Villa's biggest weakness. Totally agree. We need to attack him. I think Ronaldo will need to target him today. Just interesting to see what happens with Unai Emery, because obviously this is a huge test for him, and it's obviously a big scalp. If he can beat Manchester United today, it just puts him in the Villa fans' minds, sort of really up there. Okay, so with it being Remembrance Sunday as well, we are going to have a minute silence as well. So I'm also going to mute my mic for just a minute, just to observe a minute silence. Okay, so with the minutes silent observed there, it's time for the match. Really excited. Really sorry I haven't got a timer. I've tried finding one just before that minute silence started, but I couldn't find anything for this yet. I've got to put one together for you guys. But we move Manchester United at Villa Park against Aston Villa. Unai Emery's first proper test as the soldiers take off the reefs from the pitch. Really exciting. And we're off. There we are. So, Villa started now. Villa got the ball. It's going to be such a fascinating one. I'm keeping my eyes firmly on Donny van de Beek in that midfield. Garnacho closing his man down here. And Garnacho already closing down Martinez. And it was so close there. Oh, dear me. What a start that would have been. Garnacho really went for him there, lad. I love to see that intensity from that boy. Wow, what pressure from Garnacho there. Puts Aston Villa straight away under pressure. Just looking at the replay now. Yeah, Martinez thought he had more time than he actually had, but Garnacho nearly slid in, and that would have been a great start. Less than a minute on the clock. Could have been Manchester United 1 there. Love that. Villa look really hesitant here. They're playing it around the back here. Martinez. Douglas Luiz on the ball with Tyrone Mings now. He is definitely one to target today. Really is one to target, but what a start that would have been. Oh, Craig said he's ahead of me. You know what? I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can sort this out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little bit behind on this one. Yeah, Bailey already causing issues. So I'm just watching the replay of this now. Yeah, he's so good at driving at players. He really does drive. But Manchester United have a throw in their own half. 2 minutes played so far. 2.5 minutes played. And here we go. Luke Shaw wins it back. Smashes it up. But it's met there by Tyrone Mings. You're just looking here for how Aston Villa can try and break down Manchester United. And it's looking likely, as we said before the game, it's all going to come down to Bailey. Leon Bailey. I keep calling him by. If I call him by, you know what I'm on about. I'm not sure if any Aston Villa fans are watching, or if you know any Aston Villa fans that talk about Matty Cash. I wonder what season he's had. I really enjoyed him last season. I thought he played well. But I suppose it's really difficult to judge any Aston Villa player based on this season, because it has been all over the place. But yeah, anyone that's new to the channel, anyone that's newly watching, drop a subscribe for us, drop a like. We do post videos throughout the week, all covering Manchester United. We do also do a Monday show every fortnight where we do talk to rival fans and we get their opinion on their seasons and we find out a little bit of information about them as well. So let's see how this goes. Ericsson in midfield picks up the ball. Now Luke Shaw playing it out long. He's playing it forward now to Marcus Rashford, who's in their box now. He's controlled it quite well, but Tyrone Mings does well there. Good bit of defending from him, which we don't want to see. Luke Shaw to Christian Eriksen in midfield, and Casemiro, he's just beautiful on the ball, isn't he? Beautiful baller. Poor touch by Garnacho there, and Aston Villa win the ball back, and they've got a free kick. Something I think we're going to probably see from Garnacho today is a little bit of erraticness. He does seem to be up for this game. I don't think it's a bad thing. I do think it's genuinely it's born out of pure excitement. Craig's put impressed with how Villa have been on the ball, knocking it about so nicely, but haven't offered much of a threat so far. I think that's how it's going to be. I think maybe set pieces and free kicks are what they're going to be looking for. We've kept them pretty much pinned in their own half. They're just playing it around the back line at the moment. Nearly 5 minutes on the clock now. Luca Digne, man, he was a good player. Oh no. That's not true, is it? I hope you're winding me up there, Tom. I really hope you are. Oh, don't do this to me. Am I that far behind? No. No. Oh, no, really? I'm going to have to try and find something different, somewhere different to watch this game, because... No! Boys, don't do this to me, really? Oh, no. Hail passive. If you boys are winding me up, I swear I'll be so upset. No, I can't be. I've been watching for about a minute now. No. What do you mean? Everyone is. It's not a televised... Oh, I'm not going to say it. But, no. You're winding me up. Right, Douglas Luiz is coming forward now. Nothing really happening here. It's quite a boring game. Oh no, they're through. Leon Bailey 1-0. What a start to Unai Emery's reign at Aston Villa. Manchester United are a goal down, and that is a poorly defended goal. Great run by Bailey. I'm going to swap sites in a minute. I'm sorry, boys. Sorry for doubting you. I thought you two were in cahoots here to wind me up. Who? What happened there? Martinez didn't get across there. Don't even know if that's his man, but hey ho. I can't believe that. Tell you what, Tom, drop us a link in the private chat, please, mate. Tom's already turned it off. Right, I think I found it here. Well, right, Aston Villa have a free kick in a dangerous area. I'm hoping now that I'm on a similar time frame to you guys. Don't forget there is a slight delay with this YouTube stream as well. So, Luca Digne, 2-0 Aston Villa. What on earth is going on? Aston Villa 2. 10 minutes in. Aston Villa 2. Manchester United nil. What? Firstly, fantastic free kick. Fantastic free kick. What a free kick. You can't take anything away. I said that at the start of this game. Free kicks is what they're going to be aiming for. Jeez Louise. What a start for Aston Villa. What a goal. Take nothing away from the finish. Their tails are up now. Their tails are going to be flying now. Tom's put, you're not that far behind. To be honest, I can't find a stream. Asif 2-0, shambles again. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I never thought this would be the case. Aston Villa now come up to 14th in the table if this result stay like this. Donny van der Beek with a missed touch. Oh dear lad, he did not need that. He managed to keep it in for a throw at least. Shell-shocked. Shell-shocked. I never saw this happening. 10 minutes in to be 2-0 down. And do you know what? Looking at it in a positive way, right? Trying to put a positive spin on it. It's up to Manchester United now to turn this around. And if we can turn this around, there's a lot more positives to take out of this game than just winning by a goal to nil or, walking over a team. If we can show heart and come back into this game, still early days, and Ronaldo is offside, of course he is. Shambles. I mean, the worst thing about having a bald manager is you can see how red his whole head goes. Like, Eric Ten Hag at the minute is looking like a fried tomato, man. The man's furious. Tom's put, why is Donny van der Beek playing? Today was his big one, man. Big day for him today. No Bruno in the squad, so... Oh, my days. And they're breaking down here. And they've kept the ball here. Luca Digne. Ramsey on the far side now. Good ball. Ramsey tackles Garnacho. And we still get the throw. That's good. I thought they gave it to Villa for a second then. Manchester United are 2-0 down to Aston Villa after 10 minutes. 10 minutes we were 2-0 down. Fantastic goal from Luca Digne. And Leon Bailey made it 2-0. What has Unai Emery brought to Villa? It's always the way. Whenever you're playing a team that have got a new manager, they always perform. They have to perform. It's when you sort of see them step up and show that they can make it in this team. Oh dear, they're just playing through our press. Garnacho's done really well there to get back. But this is a kind of game where I'm not going to say it too early. Actually, I was going to say this is a game that maybe we don't need Ronaldo, but Cash has fed a ball through, and Bailey's won it over Shaw. They're all lining up here to have a goal, and it's over, just over there from Bendua. Oh, wow, could have been 3-0. Great play from Aston Villa. They want this a lot more than we do at the moment. They are flying. But the thing is, with this kind of game, if we get a goal, if we can do something to this, to these guys, break something down, there is every possibility that their heads will drop. This is a team that were sat 17th in the Premier League table. Only won one in their last 5 games. and they are giving us a hell of a game so far. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. And they're pinning us back here. Wow. It's amazing what a goal can do. Amazing what a goal can do for your team. Aston Villa have a throw in our third. And Watkins has done really well. Ooh. Matty Cash smashes it over the bar. Unai Emery is loving life, and rightfully so. Manchester United have been woeful. We have not been able to get into any sort of gear. But that opening goal really, really put our heads down. But that free kick, I mean, you can't... There's nothing you can do about that. Luca Dean's free kick was unreal. Out of this world. So good. But our build-up play has been poor. Really poor in this opening 15, 16 minutes. Need my glass of milk. I'm shell-shocked, guys. Sorry for the radio silence. I am shell-shocked. Casemiro. Well played, well played. Well played from Ronaldo. Ball out wide to Garnacho. Good ball, that is. Garnacho's touching, and it flashes all the way through to Emilio Martinez, who catches it there. Better from Man United. More of that intensity, please. Great from Ronaldo as well with that slide tackle. Good ball out wide. I think that was from Donny. Could have been Ericsson. I can't really see. But yeah, good ball out wide. Looking at that Man United front line, though, as we've said so many times, it's crying out for another striker. We are in desperate need. And here we go. Ronaldo wins it back from deep. Ericsson plays it back. Good. Now we're starting to find something, I think, here now. Starting to take the speed out of the game a little bit, which is good. Calm it down. Lindelof to Dalot. We're pushing up slowly now. Casemiro out wide to Alejandro. Now the GOAT is running at them. It's okay. Take your time, lads. 18 minutes gone. This is what injuries brings along. We need strong depth in the team. We do. Something we do massively lack is squad depth. Who'd you bring on under these circumstances now? If anyone knows, do we know if Martial or Anthony are on the bench today? I don't think they would be, but... Here we go. Casemiro! And it's gone for a corner kick to Manchester United. Slightly better now. We're starting to build a little bit of momentum. 19 minutes on the clock. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. Luke Shaw to Casemiro here. Just watching the replay. Yeah, Casemiro with a shot. Christian Eriksen to whip this ball in here. We have a corner kick. Eriksen's ball in. Not a bad corner, that. And here we go. Van de Beek wins it, and Garnacho's done well there. Martinez keeps it alive. Luke Shaw's ball in. Martinez catches. Still Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. 20 minutes on the clock. West Ham have taken the lead against Crystal Palace. 1-0 to West Ham in that game. Not that anybody's interested, but just in case you are. And here we go. Aston Villa have broken here. I just can't believe this. What a terrible start. Shout out to Phil as well. Phil sent me a comment on Facebook. He's put, it's their attitude, it stinks. Midweek game, need to score 2 goals and then play for 1. Then can't even start well yet again. Even if United don't score in this half, you can kiss the game goodbye. It'll be another Brentford. That's from Phil. Could well be, Phil. Could well be. As soon as it went to 2-0, the first thought I had was, I hope this isn't another Brentford. That was my first thought. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. Absolutely dumbfounded. I knew this game wasn't going to be easy. It never is against Aston Villa. Right, Rashford's breaking down. And then Donker just bodies him. Now Aston Villa can break. We just look at like a team today devoid of creativity. I mean, we haven't had much creativity, but Costa's... Oh, he's done really well. Douglas Luiz there. Oh, and Watkins took the ball away. That would have been fed through there. Buendia is absolutely mauled there. Great tackle. Who was that? Was that Dallo? Wow. Hit him that hard his mum felt it. What a challenge that was. Whew. Oh, it was a Casemiro. Oh. Sent Bendua back in time. What a challenge that is. Wow. Anthony Taylor did well there not to call that. At first glance, I thought that was a foul, but no, it was a very good challenge. Aston Villa on the ball again. Switching it out wide. Will he make that? No, he won't. Thank God for that. It's a goal kick to Manchester United. 23 minutes on the clock. I'm going to try and have a look, Asif. I'm going to see who's on the bench. So I'm having on the bench, this is what I've got. Dubravka, Maguire, Malacia, Fred, McTominay, Palestri, Elanga. Martial is on the bench, so expect to see him after half-time, I'd say. And Shoretire, who I think featured in that 6-1 mauling yesterday at the hands of Manchester City in the academy game. So he might maybe have only played a half in that game. Ball in, and oh, that wasn't a bad ball. Tyrone Mings did really well there. Almost a chance for Cristiano. I'm happy to see Tony Marshall's back on the bench. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. What are your thoughts on this game so far? I mean, I'm also going to go on Twitter and put a post up as well and see what people are thinking on there. Foul there from Martinez on by Bailey. Sorry, guys. I will get the pronunciation right. So used to saying Eric Bailly. Anyone that's new and watching, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and make sure you join us as well on Twitter. We do post regular content on YouTube. We are looking at starting to post more content as well onto Twitter Live as well. But Bailey's done really well. Got past Casemiro. Oh, Luke Shaw stepped in there. They tried feeding the ball through there to Ollie Watkins, but Aston Villa are flying through here. Diogo Dallo's done really well here. Now we're breaking. Donny van der Beek. Fed it through to Marcus Rashford, who's surely offside. He cannot be offside there. Marcus Rashford, you should never, ever be offside there. Poor. Oh, dear me. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0, 25, 26 minutes played. Oh, the stress rises. Asif put Trashford offside. Let's not slate our own players yet, Asif. Not the time for that, mate. Poor from them. Beautiful play from Villa again. 1-2. Simple, really. Ball in. Lindelof out. What's going on with our defence? How have we gone from being this super compact, difficult to break down team to this team that... Oh, Emiliano Martinez doing skill here. Oh. He's just done a double header. Keepy uppy. I hate this guy so much. It's unreal. I hope we score a hat-trick past him today. It's not going to happen though, is it? Based on what we've seen, Villa have been far the superior team. Got some tweets coming in. Pete said, sloppy start. We need to compose ourselves in the game. Plenty of time to get this back. I love the optimism there, Pete. Not going to lie. Just going to have a look through Twitter and see what some people are saying. Yeah, everyone's kind of just a bit shell-shocked, I think. You're right, Asif. They need to watch the line. That's just shocking. Ronaldo does it game in, game out as well. Ronaldo's movement is shocking. But Marcus Rashford in that particular position there is unforgivable that you're offside. But Aston Villa are all over us. Watkins, great ball. Oh. Goal kick. I hope that's been given as a goal kick. I'm just watching the replay of this now. No contact whatsoever in that. But Aston Villa really have been the better team. It's fair to say Manchester United have been poor. Really poor. Right, good ball, good switch there. Now Delo's on the ball. I hate seeing Marcus Rashford on the right. Hopefully we'll see some changes at halftime. I think Ronaldo will be off. Martial will be on. Maybe Garnacho might even end up getting hooked so we can see Ronaldo down the left. Ronaldo and Martial on this game. We should score a couple. Donny van der Beek's done well there. He's done really well. Oh, and he just couldn't get the ball through to Marcus Rashford. He did so well. Fair play to him. Tried feeding that ball through to Ronaldo there, but it just wasn't happening. Wow, what a match this is. We get a goal back. We come back in this game. Can I see us scoring 3? No. Can I see us scoring 1 at this rate? No. Oh, dear me. I am absolutely flabbergasted at this. Manchester United goal kick. David De Gea gone long there. Villa fans loving life. Rightfully so. But what is going wrong? What? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really at a loss to find out exactly what is going wrong. Is it just a case of slow start? Oh, great ball from Luke Shaw to Donny van der Beek. Played really well to Cass. He's got it to Rashford. Garnacho here. So many players there. Oh, the ball's through. It's juggling around, bouncing around left, right, and centre in there. Diallo. Ericsson's in. Oh dear, what a good block that is. It's all going on today. Oh, Garnacho's done really well there. Villa are defending well. Manchester United having a good little spell here now. Yeah, Asif's put here, our midfield has lost. Agree, Asif there. Midfield's all over the place. And it was something we highlighted at the start as well. Ball in. It's a good ball, and Emiliano Martinez is there to catch it. Of course he is. Get this man off the pitch. I hate this guy. Hate him. Manchester United still 2 goals down. See, look at that. They're passing it out from the back. It's going straight through our midfield, and they're in there. They're in again. 3-on-3. Bailey's driving it. Shaw's done well. Goal kick. Oh. I hope that's gone for a goal kick. It is being looked at. No, all done. Goal kick. Shell shocked. But it's a better spell from Man United. Come on, lads. We can do this. I just don't know where this game's going. I really don't. Sorry, guys. My match has gone all over the place. I'll be back in just a second. Craig's put in the comments, we've been dreadful. Rashford on the right is Ronaldo! Good save from Martinez. What a chance from Cristiano Ronaldo. That's all it takes. And Villa are through again, but Martinez sorts that out. Our Martinez, the GOAT Martinez, he's done really well. That's it now, lads. Keep this confidence growing. It's a good ball from... No, it's a terrible ball from Casemiro. I thought I had the bend on it, didn't. Cristiano Ronaldo with a header there, but of course Martinez, Emiliano saved that. Craig, sorry, halfway through your comment there. We've been dreadful. Rashford on the right is about as effective as a car with no engine. Marcus Rashford should not be on the right. This is why I'm hoping to see... Oh, that's a good save, that is. It's a good save. Should have put it more to the right, but hey-ho, here we are. Oh, dear me. 34.5 minutes on the clock. We were 2-0 down from the 10-minute mark. I'm sorry there's such a big delay as well on here. I need to figure out why there's such a big delay on YouTube. Ten minutes to go till half time. Manchester United really trying to close Aston Villa up back in. But they are passing it out from the back so nicely. They really are passing it out. We are not following that run. Right, a big game in the Newcastle-Southampton game. Southampton are a goal down to Newcastle. So, big game that we needed to win today. And we're 2-0 down whilst our closest rivals are a goal up. And it's that man, Almiron. He's been in fantastic form, hasn't he? What a player. I've always liked Almiron, but every time I've seen him play for Newcastle, I thought he's been solid, but never thought he was this good. If it stays like this, I mean, we're going to kind of have to hope for I hate to say it, we're going to have to probably hope for a Liverpool win or at least a draw against Tottenham Hotspur to try and get anything close to the top 4. You know, obviously we're not going to get it today at this rate. Manchester United cannot keep the ball, man. We are all over the place. We are. It's games like this you realise how far off we actually are. We get so gassed after winning games, and we think we're closer than we actually are. You should look at games like this. I hate this Martinez guy with a passion. But Villa, gotta give them credit. You've got to give them credit. They've been the better team. They have been by far the better team. They're playing it out from the back really nicely. We're not following the runners. They're picking out some brilliant 1-2s. They're getting through our line. Good defending there. But our midfield is just dodgy. Donny van de Beek has not done a thing. Neither has... Ericsson, I'd say, hasn't done much more either. But this is a game we said Donny van de Beek really needs to excel. Van de Beek playing in that number 10 role today, with Ericsson behind him in the central of midfield, playing a sort of an 8, his usual position really. But Villa's shape is so good. And here we go. Oh, if that ball had gone through from Ericsson, that would have been interesting. We would have had 2 over on the wing. But now Villa break, and Lisandro Martinez, as he does so many times for Manchester United, clears up. And it was a foul throw from Aston Villa. So we get the ball. Matty Cash tried feeding Leon Bailey through there with the throw in, but it was pulled back for a foul throw. Assist put Newcastle is 1 up against Southampton. Yeah, that's a big one that we needed to hope Southampton could help us out in that one. Got a couple of comments as well. Rashford and Garnacho need to switch sides, in my opinion, or get Rashford down the middle, get him running at Mings. It's a strange one, man. Garnacho. Casemiro on the ball. Gone out for Luke Shaw here. Luke Shaw's ball in. Dendoncker out. Oh, and we've lost it again in midfield. So easy for Aston Villa to pass it out from the back. Every ball they've played from the defence has gone through to somebody much higher up the pitch. We've never won it high up the pitch. We're making it so easy for them, and I think it's that midfield. I think it's that midfield 3. And thankfully, Aston Villa, for the first time, had a bit of sloppy play and put it out for a throw into Man United. But Manchester United have been all over the place. But yeah, I agree, Craig. Sorry, going back on your point there. Rashford and Garnacho need to switch. Rashford is... I might as well play on the right-hand side over Rashford. He offers nothing there. You can tell it in his performance as well, his body language. He looks so, fed up. You might as well stick him in goal. It's pointless having him there. And although obviously we all want Garnacho to be playing, if you have to play both of them, you've got to take Ronaldo off. You've got to play Rashford down the middle with Garnacho and maybe someone like Elanga, who I know doesn't offer a lot, but he'll probably offer more than Rashford does on that right-hand side. And we highlighted, Craig highlighted at the start of the game as well in the build-up about targeting Mings. We haven't done anything close to that. Shaw's ball in. Ronaldo's been pushed in the back there. He's gone down holding his ankle. And he's back up again. Tyrone Mings has defended today like Virgil van Dijk in his prime. We've made him look that good. Aston Villa play it out from the back again. They find one of their players so easily. It's a big problem today for Manchester United. And Crystal Palace have got an equaliser against West Ham. Not that we really need to care anything about that game. Craig also put Martial would have been useful in the game like this. Martial is on the bench. So I'm hoping that Tony Martial gets... Well, he has to. He has to come on in the second half. He really does. There's no point in keeping it like this. Manchester United, they're coming forward with Luke Shaw, and it's a foul, and I think it's a yellow card. Yeah, yellow card to Leon Bailey there. Brought Luke Shaw down. If we can get a goal before half time, we're talking, we're laughing. It's the fact that we can't score goals at the minute. And I've highlighted it when we've got Ronaldo in the team. I don't want to disrespect Ronaldo because he is the GOAT, he is great. But in this team, it just doesn't work. We do not play to his strengths. It's not a slight at Ronaldo to say that. It's a slight at us. We do not play well with Ronaldo in the team. We just don't. Eriksen's ball in. Looking for Ronaldo. But Ronaldo's been marked there. Eriksen here. Ronaldo with a few step overs. It's done well. And Konza puts it out for a corner kick. Did really well, Konza, there to recover. Get Donny off. We need energy in midfield, so I'd bring Fred on. Move Eriksen up to a 10. I would do the same thing, Craig. Donny just isn't at it. And I don't want to slag him off too much, but I've got to be real. I've got to be real. Asif, God, what is the guys... Yeah, what is Donny van de Beek doing? Martinez out wide again. That's a lovely ball, that is. Eriksen there, back out to Shaw. Shaw's ball in. Really good ball in again. We're having to resort to just hitting the ball into the box and hoping Ronaldo can get on the end of it. That's all we can resort to with Ronaldo in the team. The lack of creativity in this Manchester United side is worrying. Ronaldo was probably off there as well if he'd have won that. Yeah, would have been offside. Right, Eriksen to whip this ball in. Please, Eriksen, you've got to do it, man. You've got to be the one to do this. Christian Eriksen's ball in. Beaten by the first man. Martinez out to Shaw. Shaw to Casemiro. Casemiro to Dallo. Back to Casemiro. Playing it around Aston Villa's box. Terrible ball in from Diogo Dallo there. Absolutely useless. Erik ten Hag has got a lot of work to do at half time. He's sat here making notes. Ronaldo's got to go. Got to go off the game. Not go as in leave. He's got to come out. He's got to be subbed off. Martial needs to come on. Rashford and Garnacho need to switch. Fred needs to come on for Donny van de Beek. We win this game. Make those changes. We win this game. Well, Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. What a crazy stream this is. Never thought I'd be saying that Villa were 2-0 up. Craig's put in the final third, we've been crap as well. Some stern words needed at half time. I don't even know what you can say, man. It's like we've just got no creativity. Garnacho's been our brightest player and he's done virtually nothing. Here we go, Ronaldo. Good play from him there. Good play. Diogo Dallo. Ball in. Van der Beek. Don't know what he did there. Don't know what he was doing. He kind of panicked. Shaw hits it. It's a goal! Come on! Now we are talking. Make them changes at halftime. We're winning. Yes, Emilio Martinez. Suck it up. Have it. I hate that man with a passion. We score. Manchester United are back in this game. This is the game changer right here. Oh, dear me. I'm sorry, the stream might go a little bit crazy now. Sorry, guys, my stream's going crazy. I don't know what's going on. Celebrated too hard there, I think. Emiliano Martinez has cursed me. There we go, we're back. I think I'm back. Yes! I think we're back. Ooh. I'm hoping I'm back. Should be back. Manchester United. Oh, dear me. What a ridiculous game. What a ridiculous game. Manchester United, 2 goals down after 10 minutes. We come back through a deflected goal by Luke Shaw. Don't know if it's actually been attributed to him now, if it's been given. I'm giving it to Luke Shaw. But, wow. Sorry about the stream, by the way, guys. I celebrated too hard. I hit the wrong button and I broke it, but I fixed it again. So, let me know your halftime thoughts, guys. Get your comments in. Get liking, get sharing, get subscribing. Let us try and break 10 viewers today. I'd love to get to 10, maybe 15 views. I'm going to give you my halftime thoughts. What an absolute shambles of a game. What a shambles of a game. Got a comment coming in here from Phil. Honestly, Phil, I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got to say. I always appreciate your opinions on stuff. Talking about how Manchester United's attitude stinks. We're all over the shop. We are completely all over the shop. Oh, dear me. I am just... Oh, man. I'm glad we're back in it. 2 goals to 1. We need to come back and win this game now. If it was 2-0 at halftime, I'd say a draw would be okay. We could just about scrape a draw. But now, 2-1, I'm expecting us to come in the second half and win the game. I'm just going through Twitter as well, getting some comments. Got comments coming in from different places today. Got Facebook comments coming in and Twitter comments coming in. It's so nice to see that people want to get their voices heard. But yeah, make sure you comment as well. Asif has put in the comments, I can't believe it. Deflected goal, but who cares? Peach United point of view, put getting back into it. Last 10 minutes wasn't too bad. We've found a little bit of momentum, but we still need to do more. We still massively need to do more. Just putting out some tweets. It's amazing, isn't it, phones? Just typed in thoughts and it's changed it to hootin'. Like, I don't know what that even means. But yeah, Manchester United are back in this game, 2 goals to 1. After what was a shambolic opening 10 minutes. I can't believe it. But that Luca Dean free kick, though, right? I'm not the only one thinking that was stunning. Absolutely stunning free kick. Asses put need an early equaliser in the second half that will give us the chance to win the game. Let me know what changes you'd make as well, guys, in the comments. Let me know what you'd do to change this. Now, I've said this during the stream, and I'll say it again now. We need to take Ronaldo off. We need to swap Garnacho and Rashford. We need to take off Donny van de Beek. We need to bring on Fred and Martial. That's what we need to do. We need pace in this team. We need to try and get in and behind this Aston Villa backline that have been, let's face it, poor all season. And yet we are making them look like a top 4 team. They've been playing it out from the back so nicely. They've been smashing it. And every time they've been kicking it out or, long ball in it, there's always someone there to win it. We haven't been following the runners. We have been all over the place. And I think the midfield is a big factor in that. The fact it's 2-1 based on how we played is probably a bit of a testament to the fact that we are a lot more resilient than we used to be. This team playing the way they are at the start of the season would have lost 4-0. Look at the Brentford game. The opening 10 minutes had all the hallmarks of the Brentford game. Pete's put, we'll get the second early on and 3 and 4 in the last 30 minutes, I guarantee it. I would love that. I hope I don't break the stream again. If anyone missed that, I did actually break the stream. Martial on if we don't score in the first 10 minutes. I think Martial's got to come on right from the off, mate. Personally, I think Martial has got to come on right from the off. There's no point in sticking with Ronaldo. Ronaldo is just not offering anything in this game. And I don't think that's always down to him. I do think that's down to the way that we play as well. Phil's put, Donny needs to go full stop. Get Fred on, Martial on for Ronaldo. When Villa press, then hit them on the break. Need to plug those holes in midfield. That's why Villa are finding it so easy to play from the back. That goal before half-time needs to ease the pressure. Need an early goal in the second half to really put the boot in. Early goal and their heads drop. Fantastic point, Phil. Agree with all your substitutions there as well. Exactly what I've been saying. And it's just whether or not Erik ten Hag sees it that way. That's ultimately what it comes down to, right? Craig's put, we have momentum going into the second half now. An early goal is needed, so happy that we didn't fall apart after it went to 2-0. We slowly found our feet. Ten Hag is changing our mentality. Looking at it in a positive way, Craig, exactly like that. Start of the season, we were 4-0 down to Brentford in a similar kind of start to this. We're only 2 goals down. We're still in the game. We find a goal before half-time. Yeah, it was lucky. I don't care. It went in. And here we are. Kobe Bryant. Big up, Kobe. Think Martial should be on for Ronaldo. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, Kobe, I agree. Asif's put, Ericsson is not as effective as he usually is. Fred can speed up the pace with Martial up front and can change the course of the game. Brilliant point. Pete's put, Martinez has pulled the team up to the scruff of its neck. I love him. Yeah. He has really sort of taken the reins in that defence today. And they've been all over the place. Dallo in particular has been poor, I think, from him. And Lindelof hasn't been as strong as I'd like. But Martinez is such a strong character. Whenever you see him on the ball or near the ball, you just know, he's gonna come away with it. But Luke Shaw, I think, has had a bit of a shoppy game as well. But I'm happy he got his goal. Kobe's put, Dallo needs to work on crosses and needs to stop crossing from deep. That one near the end where he just sort of smashed it and it went over everybody, I think it was around the 35-40 minute mark, and it just went out for a goal kick. It was such a waste when we had pressure on them as well. Villa can't cope under pressure. That's what they've proven all season so far. Craig's put, Lissandro has been great again. And Kobe's put, Dallo still needs to work on crosses. I've already read that one out. That one's just come through again. Let's have a quick look on the Twitter sphere and see what people are saying on there. So yeah, a lot of what I'm seeing, people saying about Ronaldo needs to come off. It's a big thing, and I'm obviously the head of the Ronaldo out campaign apparently, and I've got to say he's been non-existent. It's such a difficult one, and I feel like I'm bashing my head against a brick wall with Ronaldo because I keep saying the same thing over and over again and hoping it sticks. With Ronaldo, it's like he's not playing badly or anything like that. It's we cannot find him. We just don't know how to play with Cristiano Ronaldo in the team, and it's a team game. If we can't play with somebody, they've got to get out. We've got to get them moved on, right? It's not fair to say, oh, because they're Ronaldo, he gets to stay in the team, even though we can't play with him. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Hook him off, get him off. Pete's put here, I think he's on about Lisandro Martinez. His passing through the lines is quality. Casemiro needs to get the ball more. Yeah, Casemiro's fantastic. The ball he whips out to the wings to find Garnacho. Now, Garnacho, he's been lively and sprightly, but again, not effective. And I don't think it's his. I think it's the movement around him. I think you put Bruno in that team with him, or you put Fred in and around him. He's gonna have more people to pick out. With Ericsson and Donny's been non-existent again. He's ghosted again. It's hard to defend this guy now at this point. Craig's put, Tio has McDonald's Wi-Fi. He's complaining about the stream in the group chat. Bless him. Tell him to come and watch this if he can. I don't know if he's on about this stream or if he's on about the actual stream. But I like that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Asif's put, Cassie is underestimated. The build up to the first Villa goal, he could have gone to stop the movement, but realised it too late. And the agenda is real, JD. On about Ronaldo there, Pete. The agenda is, it's not even an agenda, man. It's just truth. People are so nostalgic when it comes to Cristiano, right? People see Ronaldo from when we were kids. Ronaldo coming up. He's not that player anymore. He's 37 now, you know what I mean? He shouldn't be that player. It's not fair to keep comparing him to that. Kobe Bryant has put, don't hate Ronaldo, but I think he's finished and we need to move on from him. You're preaching the same thing as me, Kobe. Preaching the same thing as me. He's on about the stream for the match, not the watch along. Tell him to come and join the watch along. It might be a bit easier on his McDonald's Wi-Fi. And he can keep up to date with what's going on here. And it'd be nice to have him in the comments as well as head of the Anthony FC as well. For me, take Donny off, bring Martial in and Fred. Oh. So Asif here, take Donny off for Martial and Fred for Ericsson. So you think so the front line, how would that work? So you'd have Rashford in the 10 with Garnacho, Ronaldo and Martial? Nah, I can't see that one, Asif. I can't understand how that one would work. I'm just trying to comprehend that. I don't see personally how that one works. I think we just had another comment in on Facebook as well. It's got some comments coming in again from Facebook. Donny needs to go full stop. Get Fred on. Martial on for Ronaldo. I think I've read this one. Yeah, I've read that one, sorry. I'd even have Maguire on for Donny. We are getting into desperate times now. I mean, to be fair to Maguire, he would have done more in that game than Donny has, right? Donny has been non-existent, and I love Donny van de Beek. I loved when we signed him. He was a player I really wanted, and it's just not worked out for him. Now, a lot of people want to blame Ollie for that and say Ollie benched him, blah, blah, blah. He was benched under Ralph Ragnick as well for a few games. He was benched under Frank Lampard at Everton, and he's not really made the cut under his former manager at Ajax in Erik ten Hag. It's just not happening for him, and I think there's a reason behind that. You're seeing a pattern forming with Donny. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I'm really excited after this game to do the player reaction. Make sure you check the link in the description straight after this stream. I will remind you all, and you can jump straight over to our match reaction. And I'm hoping it's a Man United win. Of course I am, but based on that first half, I don't know. Could go either way. Play Martial as a false forward, says Asif. Kobe's put, Fred shouldn't be coming in until we have the lead. Nah, you know what, Kobe? I do disagree with you there. I think we need legs, we need speed in midfield, and I would take Donny off and I'd put Fred on. I really would. Although Fred has been the most inconsistent player as always, to be fair, this season. But I would still rather him in the squad than Donny at this rate. With Donny's playing the way he is, it's got to be Fred in there. Craig's put, we need energy in midfield. Fred could be useful. Sorry, Craig, I stole your comment there. And the jury is out on Donny. It's make or break for him now. How many more chances can you give a player like Donny van de Beek? Truly, how many more opportunities can you give him? Because we've done everything we can for him, right? We've supported him. We've all backed him. We've all even slated managers when the managers have been benching him. We've slated the manager over the player, something that you don't often see. So there has to come a point where we go, right, we've got to cut our losses here. You know, I don't think I can really think of a fantastic game with Donny van de Beek in it. And this game is the game that you want him to really go for it and try to break teams down, to run at teams, to create things. It just doesn't happen. Whether it's him, whether it's our system, I don't know. I would lean more to it being him than our system, because we are playing a system that should suit him now. A similar system that he came through the Ajax ranks with. So, like Craig says, I think the jury is out on him. But not long now till the second half kicks off. I'm just going to check here now. The players are back on the pitch. I hate that Emiliano Martinez. Just heard the commentator on here say about 10 years ago, I think it's 10 years ago to the day, he's just said, Manchester United came back at Villa Park against Aston Villa and won the game by 3-2. I hope history repeats itself. Second half is kicking off with Aston Villa. Craig's put, he has until the break for the World Cup, in my opinion. He's running out of excuses, and it's sad to see. It is sad to see. We don't want Manchester United players to play poorly. You know, we want them to play well. Aston Villa come flying out of the ranks here. Aston Villa! Oh, a good save from David. What a start for Aston Villa. They drove straight at us then. Leon Bailey's just so electric, isn't he? Right from kickoff, man. Straight through that midfield. Look at that. Look at that. Straight through the midfield. In between Eriksen and Casemiro. The midfield's all over the place. No changes, I don't think. I don't think there's been any changes made. Nothing been confirmed yet. But what a start that would have been for Aston Villa in this second half. Oh, that's a great ball. Marcus Rashford's through. Oh, and he's unlucky there. Garnacho. Villa defended well. Erik ten Hag hasn't changed a thing. That shocks me. That shocks me. Not a single change has been made. I assume he must know more than we do about injuries or wanting to rest players or something. He must have something at the back of his head. How can you not change this? Ronaldo's dropped DP and plays it out wide. They're playing it around their half, which is nice. Just keeping the ball a bit now, trying to get a bit of momentum. But then Aston Villa have forced us all the way back to David De Gea. But I'm gutted. We needed to make changes. I think, like maybe Pete said, half time, maybe 10 minutes in, 12 minutes in, we'll make changes. But at the moment, I don't know. Here we go. Eriksen switches it out wide to Luke Shaw. That's a good ball. Or it could have been a handball. It's going to be checked if this goes in. Garnacho's done really well there. It's just not happening down that left flank. Garnacho to Eriksen. Eriksen tried feeding one in. Konza does well. Villa's defence, to be fair to him, you've got to say they have been really good today. Eriksen passes it to a Villa player. Don't know why there. But here we go. Garnacho is allowed to run now. And he loses it. Well done. He's done well to win it back, though. Give him credit for that. Casemiro. Blocked. Dalot. Rashford does nothing. Rashford on the right, man. He just doesn't want to play on the right, you can tell. Lindelof did well there, and we've given the ball away. Now Aston Villa are on the break here. They attack down the right-hand side, and I've already seen comments. I know what's coming. Aston Villa 3. Easy. Jacob Ramsey with a goal. Martinez that time gives the ball away really sloppily. Really poor. First mistake from him. Ericsson there doesn't... No, it's not even Ericsson. Don't even know who it is meant to be picking up that man. If it's Donny, don't know. Don't know. Don't think they know. Aston Villa win. Well, we go back to the drawing board, I guess. This is on Erik ten Hag, right? This second half. We should have bought on players. Erik ten Hag needs to look at these lot. And how can you not see from that first half performance, right, how terrible we were? How can you not look at that and go, we need to make changes. We need something more. There's got to be something going on with the players or something. I don't know what. He obviously is the manager. He knows more. But how can you play that same team that started in that first half, that capitulated in that quick fashion? Villa started off right from that opening kick in the second half. They drove straight at us and got a shot on target within 5-10 seconds of the second half. I'm with you as well, Craig. Craig said, I've got no words. We've got all the hard work to do. Right, Rashford's done really well there on the right-hand side. Never thought I'd say that. Right, ball in again. Sure. Garnacho. Ericsson has been poor today. Christian Eriksen has been atrocious today. But look at that. They win the ball back and there is someone there. There is always somebody at the opposite end of the pitch, an Ollie Watkins or a Leon Bailey, that is there to win the ball back. It's a shocker. Luke Shaw forward. Looking for Marcus Rashford. And Villa defend again. Jokers. Absolute jokers. Worst performance of the season since Brentford. But fair play. I mean, credit Aston Villa. They have been absolutely fantastic today. They have been so up for this. Like we said at the start of the game, they have been so up for this. But I am just gobsmacked. I never would have thought we would have capitulated as quickly as this. Going into the second half by 2-1. Ronaldo! Way! How is Erik ten Hag not making any changes? We're nearly 10 minutes into the second half now. Not a single change has been made. Shocking. From top to bottom today, absolutely shocking. And Aston Villa fans are keeping the ball now. They've only got one ball at Villa Park and only afford one by the looks of it. But Jacob Ramsey, that goal was so nicely worked, but so easy. I'm just trying to see who was meant to be picking him up. I don't even know who was meant to be picking him up. It was like, it was just the midfield had all followed the ball. It's like that thing on pro clubs where everyone just chases the ball around. It was literally that. Shambles. Absolute shambles. Here we go. Casemiro. Nothing's happening. We're playing it around the back line again now. Manchester United have been an absolute shambolic team today. Craig's put Villa in the cup midweek. He can't play the same team. It's just not worked today. The fact that we're now 54 minutes in and he has kept that same team out is a joke. Garnacho here. Can he do anything? Garnacho? No, he can't. It's gone out for a corner, I think. What do you think of Garnacho's performance today? Because he's one that we haven't really spoken about. Maybe him coming off, because I don't think he's done particularly well. I think his skill set has been the exact same thing every time he's ran at them. Not slagging the kid off, because he's still fantastic. It's just, I don't know. But another example of a lack of squad depth, and not only that, but the sign of a manager that isn't willing to make a change, it's not Erik ten Hag. That's not what he does. The amount of times he makes big calls and big changes. Right, what's happened here? Yes. What's happened here? Are we making a sub? Nope. Oh, Mings has hurt his leg now. Virgil van Mings, as he's been today. Garnacho, only skills but no cutting edge. Garnacho hasn't really been in the game, to be honest. I think his movement around him isn't helping. I think that's more likely, Craig. The fact he's got no midfield support, the fact that he's only got the overlap coming from Luke Shaw. See Ashley Young celebrating on the bench. 55 minutes in, Tyrone Mings has gone down injured. And we wait. We were back in this game. We had the chance to come back into this game, and it's just fallen apart. Unai Emery doing some weird milk action, milking himself, I don't know. That's definitely getting meme later, isn't it? Unai Emery, masterclass again against Manchester United. He loves managing against us. Right, game's resuming now. They're taking Virgil van Mings off. He's on the sidelines. He'll be back in a second. Yeah, he's back already. Villa fans celebrating, rightfully so. So they should be. Much the better team today. Mr. Good Evening has got it all right today. Yeah, he's done a good job, man. I don't know how much of a job he's had a chance to do. He's only been there a week or so, hasn't he? But shocking. Can't wait to rate some of these performances today, which is a nice way of me plugging that we are doing a match reaction straight after this game. I know there is a Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool game, so it's not going to be a long one today. Maybe. Might be a massive one. Oh, and Rashford miscontrols it. And this just sums up Manchester United's afternoon. Heads have dropped. Shocking performance. Erik ten Hag looks bemused and shocked. It's your fault, my man. You won't change the team when it looks like this. We've been playing poorly for nearly an hour now, and you've not made one single change, not one single tactical change, certainly not one single observable tactical change. And although I'm not obviously going to slate you too much because you've been the best thing that's happened to the club in years, here we go. Garnacho lost it, and Martinez does well to win it back. So erratic with the ball today. Shocking display. I thought these days had long passed us. I thought we would not see performances like this again. But Ollie Watkins has done so well, worked so much harder than our line, and Casemiro's offside. Ollie Watkins on his own today has worked harder than the whole Manchester United team combined. Shocking performance. Bruno is a big miss today. Hope people understand that the Bruno value and the quality he brings with him. A lot of low scores today, unfortunately. Far too many poor performances. The mentality of those players is going back to what was last season, and that's just disgraceful. We've capitulated. I thought these performances had left Manchester United, but these games, obviously, you never want to see Manchester United lose. Obviously, as fans, we don't want to see them lose. If any Villa fans are watching this, they'll be obviously buzzing. And they should be. Credit to Villa, man. They've been much better than us. They've shown us how to play football today. Martial smiling and laughing on the sidelines, thinking, what the heck is going on? But going back to Manchester United, these games are good to watch because you actually realise we do have that almost like that in us, that ability to fall apart. That is still within the team. We're not always the mentality monsters that we make ourselves out to be, and sometimes a humbling like this is a good thing. Garnacho here on the wing here, running at Matty Cash. Matty Cash has done well there. He's out for a corner. Oh, there's a fight. Oh, there's a fight going on here. Tyrone Mings and Ronaldo. Go on, Ronnie. Oh dear, there could be a red card coming. Could be a red card coming. I don't know what happened. All I saw was a little scuffle, then it turned into a big scuffle. Right, VAR's checking this. Ronaldo and Mings are being brought across. This could be... Ronaldo looks a bit scared here. This would just sum our weekend up, our game up. Ooh. Both wrestling here. This will be a yellow card, I reckon. Yeah, a couple of yellows. Thank God for that. VAR are still checking this. Don't think it did. Don't know what's going on at the minute. Corner in, and Martinez is caught, I'd say 90%, and he dispatches it. Luke Shaw's done well to win it back. Oh, and that ball back was so poor. And I hate to break the news, but it's Newcastle 2, Southampton 0. Chris Wood. So, yeah, place today in the top 4 is looking more and more unlikely, sadly. Aston Villa, as Newcastle now gain another 3 points on us. Very frustrating afternoon for Manchester United. Rashford losing his temper. Erik ten Hag, you need to make changes, bro. Come on, man. How can you not be making changes in this game? I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking, we've got Martial on the bench. Yeah, he's just come back from injury. Get him on. There's still 30 minutes of this game left. And it's like he's just happy to just sit there and watch this team fail. It's that definition of insanity, isn't it? Like watching yourself smack your head against the wall again and again and again, hoping for a different outcome other than your head hurting. Shocking. I'm really disappointed in Erik. I love Erik ten Hag. He's my man. But today, he has been awful. Another goal at St. Mary's. Don't know which way it's gone, though. Martial's coming on. I mean, it's 10 minutes too late, but we move. Well, what I'm watching it on has now gone back to 2-0 to Aston Villa. Let's rewind the clock. Great. So I'm sorry about the radio silence. I cannot believe this. Now Leon Bailey's gone down. There's a lot of time wasting in the Premier League at the moment, right? Is that a new thing, or has that always been a thing? Oh, there's an elbow. Hopefully that's nothing more than that. Asif's put Newcastle 2-0 up. We are messing up this season again. Malassi is coming on as well. I think I'm way behind at the minute. There we go. I think I've caught up a bit. Newcastle are 3-0 up now. Newcastle are flying. Three changes being made by Manchester United. Anthony Martial, Tyrell Malacia, and Craig has also put Anthony Elanga. Malacia for sure. Donny van der Beek is off. Just what a mess. What a mess of an afternoon. Sloppy, poor, and it's taken too long for Erik ten Hag to make these changes. Far too long. I'm glad he's made them. We needed to make these changes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Are we getting back into this? Yay or nay? It's a nay from me. We've been pathetic. Martinez is in trouble, says Asif. I can see a red card coming in this game. That would just about sum up everything for us. Villa come down the side here. Nothing doing. Craig's put, if we put our act together, we could pull off a miracle. I don't see it happening, though. I don't see it happening with Rashford playing down that right-hand side. But Rashford he might have switched to the left now. Dalot there. Ronaldo's off, surely. No, we play on. Right, here we are. We're moving now. Malacia. Wonder why Luke Shaw came off. It's an interesting change. Oh, it's a good ball! Great stop by Martinez. I hate to say that. And the referee's going to have to stop this because it's a head injury, surely. No, ref, yeah, he's had to stop it. Anthony Taylor stopped it. And Manchester United players are screaming for a penalty. I would love nothing more for us to get a penalty now. We're onside. Ooh, that's a dangerous one, isn't it? He got the ball. Did he? It's hard to see what happened. No, Elanga got the... Oh, no, Elanga got the ball and then it hit into the hand of Martinez. I'm hoping VAR check this. Phil's made a great comment here on Facebook. 67 minutes in the first changes, Ollie was heavily criticised for this and lost his job. Obviously, I know you're not calling for Erik ten Hag to lose his job, but it is that similar thing, man. I'm so glad you brought that up. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was so criticised for this. Anyone that's new, by the way, guys, anyone watching, anyone that's new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. It helps us out massively. Costs you nothing, but it does help. Don't know what's happening here. Don't think it's going to be a penalty. It wasn't a penalty, to be fair. So yeah, Craig's put Alanga has been clattered, and Asif has put I told you, Marshall for Donny. I'm getting grief from Nottingham Forest fans now. Wow. Yeah, Nottingham Forest fans sending me messages now of abuse. After their sort of nice little stint back in the Premier League before they go back down. But we move. Martinez now plays it out. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of a fight. But what has been an absolutely crazy game. Yes, Leon Bailey's going off now. That's it now, guys. We're going to win it now. You watch. It's coming back. Leon Bailey going off. Do you guys think that was a penalty? Should have been a penalty from Martinez? Because I'm seeing a lot of comments as well on social saying it is. It should have been. I don't think it was that bad, to be honest. Tyrone Malacia brings the ball out. And we move. Rashford's ball in. Oh, unlucky. Better play, though. Get up. Get it well in. Manchester United looking so much better now. Is it a coincidence that we've made these changes and all of a sudden we're looking better? Craig's put, I don't think it should have been a penalty. Martinez got a touch of the ball. Just unfortunate that he collided with Alanga. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I think we're all getting a bit desperate now, aren't we? But here we go. Yes. Yes, we got a free kick. Come on, lads. What are we on now? 70th minute. 71st minute. Coming up to 72. Got a free kick. I'm not looking at any of the comments just yet. Because I always end up getting trolled because I know I'm slightly behind some of the people that are in the comments. Christian Eriksen lines up. Come on. Come on. This is where we need to go. Ronaldo stands over it with Christian Eriksen. I know where this is going. Villa fans, watch your faces. Here it comes. Cristiano Ronaldo straight into the wall. And I don't even know what that was from Alanga. Don't think he knew. Villa have pressed so well today. They have been absolutely fantastic. Mings has done really well. Really well there. Still 3-1 down. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Good ball in. Oh my gosh. Man United are absolute trash today. Jokers. How did that... Diogo Dallo there. What is he doing? I'm just watching this now. Onside as well. It was Ronaldo was offside. That's why he had to play it back. Ronaldo not even watching the line there. Oh my days above. This team. They've been fantastic this season. Let's take nothing away from them, to be fair. Like, they have been fantastic. And today has been an absolute shambles. An absolute shambles. And here we go, Ollie Watkins. Villa look more likely to score than we do. United won't score until the 95th. This always happens. This has been a running theme with United. Craig's put, I was worried about the new manager bounce, and Delo should have had a shot. I think Delo probably did the right thing, to be honest, mate, playing it back, but there was just no one there. Not our day-to-day, JD, says Asif. And if I see anyone go on Ten Hag, I'll lose it. He got it wrong, but the players have to take some blame as well. You're right, Craig. I've gone in on Ten Hag. Don't get me wrong. Ten Hag has got it wrong today, and he should be called out for it. But you know, any madness about Ten Hag out or anything like that, just jokers, really. It's our first loss in however many games, 9 games. Seeing a lot of comments about Van der Beek on Twitter. A lot of people tweeting in. There was a little spell that we just had where we actually looked like we were starting to build a bit of momentum, but it's dropped again now. It's just shambolic, isn't it? Lindelof's done well there. And then we play it straight out. No. Is it our ball? Yeah, giving it to us, good. Just pathetic, isn't it? It's just all falling apart. All falling apart. We've just completely capitulated today, haven't we? Manchester United go again. And by the way, guys, anyone that is new to the channel... No, got the ball. Aston Villa break. Anyone that is new to the channel, we do obviously do the match review as well. Straight after this game, you can jump into the comment section. If you go jump onto the bio just below, you'll see there is a link to the match preview. Match review, rather. Sorry, my head's everywhere. I just can't believe this dross that I've seen. Aston Villa are leading by 3-1 with 10 minutes left. It's an absolute farce. Absolute joke. Credit to Villa. I hate saying it. Credit to Villa. They've been fantastic. They have outplayed us. And there needs to be a huge inquest into what's gone wrong today. We play them in the cup midweek, and I hope we smash them. Oh, De Gea's made a mistake there. Oh, my goodness me. That was costly. Nearly costly. Oh, David. Don't do that, mate. My heart can't take it. Man United playing it around the back. Exactly where Villa want us. We look scared today. We look genuinely terrified today. I think it's fair to say Emery has got the Villa fans on side. Like I said, get a scalp against Manchester United today. They're going to love him. Certainly after the dross season they've had. Nah, it's a farce. Absolute farce of a game. Here we go. Casemiro out wide now. Alanga. Villa can just sit comfortably now and defend. That's all they've got to do. And Manchester United have got no penetration. They've got nothing about them going forward. This is a team that is so lacking in creativity. It's a miracle, really, that we've won as many games as we have. Rashford has done more in this last 15 minutes since playing on the left than he has in the entire game playing on that right. I thought Malassi was just about to pick the ball up then. Eriksen's ball in. That's all we've done. Long ball football all day. Christian Eriksen has all he's done is tried to just hit it into the box and hope something sticks. Just poor. Poor again. I have no words for this dross. But I'm gonna stay positive with this. It's a horrible loss. It's a really horrible loss. But I'm gonna be positive and say we need these games to be humble. We need to be humbled at times. Games like this, you realise how far off it we can still be, how complacent our players can still be. Rashford there, it's just pathetic, isn't it? Casemiro's done well. Malacia out wide to Anthony Martial. Martial's ball in, it took a deflection, and Martinez is there to catch it up. Oh my days. Villa fans loving life. And there we have Rashford's. This is the worst part now. The final few minutes are the worst part because it's where everyone's head's gone, everyone gets complacent, everyone starts making mistakes, starts fouling people, and they just run down the clock. I'm drowning my sorrows with a bag of crisps, mate. Man, I feel for you. Feel for all United fans today. This has been shocking. Craig has also put Ten Hag looks furious. Hey, Ten Hag, I love you, bro. You're my man. You'll always be my man. You'll be my man for a long time. You got it wrong today. Call a spade a spade. You got it wrong. You took too long to make your changes. Phil perfectly said. Ollie was criticised for taking so long. Villa have defended so well. Look at that. It's just the same. We just do the same thing on repeat and hope something comes through. And Langer against Ashley Young. He's done him. And then it's out. Just not happening today. Alanga did well there against Ashley Young. But that touch from Martial takes it into Emiliano Martinez's hands. And that horrible goalkeeper. I hate that man. I've said it so many times. I have an agenda against Martinez. I cannot stand him. Hopefully, Liverpool can do us a favour today or at least get a draw. Craig's put, I think he's furious with the lack of effort, to be honest. I'm sure he knows what he got wrong. The lack of effort has been so alarming. And that's what I mean when I say about having... Look at that from Ronaldo. Pathetic. Look how much Villa are running. I hope they're ready to come in tomorrow to do their sprints. Villa have... I want to see what the stats are at the end of the game, but it looks like they've absolutely ran us off the park today. Jokers. I can't believe that this is the Manchester United that turned up. It's been one of those days today where everything Aston Villa have done has gone in their favour. Everything we've done is just falling apart. But we've got nobody to blame but ourselves. Nobody at all. Credit where it's due. Aston Villa have been much the better team today. Thank you to the couple of new subscribers that we've had. Thank you so much. Like I say, it helps the channel immeasurably. Thank you. I'm going to try and do a few more watch-alongs, certainly after the World Cup as well. And Matty Cash has done really, really well there. Oh, my days. Shambolic. Still, Aston Villa with the goal kick. Nothing much really to report on now, guys. I think it's just going to be more of the same. Someone on Twitter's put, anyone who calls for Bruno to be dropped every week, just look at the midfield without him. No legs, no creativity. So true. Pep's first season at City was similar to this. Very, very good results, but also some very poor results. Adapting to a new way of playing is very detailed. It's probably harder than you think. Without doubt, Craig. Without doubt, I couldn't do his job. So I from that point of view, I can't criticise him. The only thing I'll criticise him for today is not the team that he picked. I think the team he picked was strong enough to beat Villa. It's the way in which he didn't make changes. It's the lack of desire to change what was so bad in that first half. That for me is why I'm angry with Eric in particular. And the fact that we're struggling to score more than one goals at the minute is very alarming. Anyone else that's watching, guys, make sure you check up on our new new stream that's going to be starting straight after this game. The link for that is in the description, and we'll be doing our player ratings. I'll also obviously incorporate your player ratings onto it as well, and you can tell me all your thoughts and feelings on this game. I'd love to hear what you guys have got to think, because I am livid with what I've seen today. Martinez has had to clear up again at the back. Aston Villa fans singing about us, saying that we are a load of feces, which we are. We've been absolutely appalling today. I have got no energy, guys. I'm really sorry. I am just... wow. Christian Eriksen has been appalling today. One of many. Now is not a time to throw people under the bus, I guess, but yeah. Call it how it is. Like I say, this match reaction is going to be the most exciting one for me, because this has been... just setting up for the next stream. But what can you say? What can you say about this? 6 minutes added on, 2 minutes left, really. And it is, for me, it's been one of the most disappointing performances we've had since Brentford. Phil has also put, I've had more fun sorting my mortgage application than watching this week's performance. I've had more fun at work picking up broken baubles and getting caked in glitter than watching this trash. But just putting a shout out there to Phil. I think Phil's been listening in via Facebook, and he said about how he said this sort of at 2-0 down. This has got all the hallmarks of the Manchester United versus. Look at them fighting for everything. Have they got the corner? They have. I can't criticize Aston Villa today. They have been a million miles ahead of us. They have been clear of us today. And it might sound a bit dramatic me saying that Villa have destroyed Ten Hag's Reds, but they have. They have destroyed us today. Tio's put in so sloppy, missed Bruno, ball in, and it's gone out. That should be it now. Game done. Tio's also put, it's a hard game to watch. I don't know who to blame, to be honest. Alanga gone out for a corner. And here we go. Ericsson. Ball in. Nothing. Done. Game. Done. Set. Match. Manchester United have been beaten by 3-1 to Aston Villa. All credit to them. And Unai Emery. They've been fantastic. I can't criticise them. You know, no dirty tactics really. Just good football. Much better football than we have. And yeah, make sure you check the link in the description and come and watch us on the match reaction show that is coming up in about 5 minutes time. I'm going to go and grab a glass of water, get myself set for that, and I'll see you there. Thank you to everybody that's watched and subscribed. Thank you to Craig, who's been ever persistent in the comment section, and Asif and Pete as well. Thank you guys. And make sure you start making a note now of your player ratings, and I want you to vent your frustrations on that show that's coming up shortly. This has been the first ever Shoestring Budget Watch Along. If you think we should do it again, drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. It helps us massively. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on